Alright, what's going on, everybody? Sorry I'm late, 13 minutes late. I was having technical freaking difficulties, man. Got so scared because my computer was not turning on. I don't normally turn the computer off. I mean, it wasn't technically ever off. I just, stream wasn't working, so I hit restart. And, it wasn't restarting. It wasn't coming back, so it's freaking out a little bit. But it seems to be good now, so whatever, I guess, right? Hopefully it's good. Alright, anyway, what's up though, people? Hope you're all doing well. I'm just kind of checking YouTube real quick to make sure everything is good. Forgot to get the cutoffs going too. Hang on.
The man loves beans.
Let's see. Okay, everything looks good now. Oh man, I really need a new computer, guys. I really need a new computer. Alright, but it seems okay. Holy lots of super chats. I mean, before we even begin, there was someone that sent over $2 like 20 minutes ago. So shout out to Cheesy Potato 97. Who sent over 2 saying, doing this for the slap. I hate to break it to you, but the slap does not work that way, man. I do appreciate the support, but yeah, it has to be when the stream is live, man. It's gotta be when the stream is live.
Beans.
But yeah, dude, do appreciate it nonetheless. And holy crap, though, man. The amount of super chats and through Streamlabs too. What is going on? Guys, thank you. Oh man. This is nuts. This is gonna be a triple. Because I saw 3 come in all at the same second. So, without further ado. It's hard to slap that many times. But yeah, William Papp, Shed, and Mr. 87. Brother Dingo, Cheesy Potato, Static, Haley Miracle, all also sent over. But these were the first ones that came in, so yeah. Gotta give it the slap. But thank you guys. William, your message. BG, you're late. BG the Bald, I'm a YouTube wizard. I'm never late. I arrive precisely when I mean to. No, actually, man, I was just having technical difficulties today. I was just trying to say that at the start. Freaking technical difficulties, man. I thought my computer just wasn't gonna... Like, I hit restart on it because the stream wasn't working. I was like, well, let's try this. And then it just wasn't restarting. And I was kind of panicking. But it finally did restart, so... Like, you know, everything shut down and then was booting back up. It was just like nothing happening. That's what was going on. But alright, anyway. Shed also sent it over saying, ooh, baby, a triple. Yeah. It's a twofer. No, it was a threefer. Shed, thank you, dude. I slapped you in the face, don't worry. Mr. 87 sent over 3 saying, hello, Mr. Contest. Tomorrow is Wednesday. You know what that means? It's payday. Here's your weekly bean allowance in advance. Oh, thanks, man. I'm also halfway to Cav. Alright, dude. Well, good luck on closing that out and achieving Cav. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Brother Dingo. Where are you at? Saying, darn slow data lag. I'm sorry, dude. You were so close. I felt bad because there was a couple people that were so close. But them's the slapping rules, man. Cheesy Potato, again, dude, sent over $1, which I definitely appreciate, but, sorry, dude. Sorry for those Windows dings, by the way. I was looking to see if there was a different message. There wasn't, though. For the slap. Sorry, man. Man, I feel bad. The slap tour is supposed to be a happy, joyous occasion. But so many people went for it today. I feel bad turning them down. But, yeah, thank you nonetheless. Stiatic sent it over to saying, what's up, BG? Thoughts on the gauntlet? The gauntlet has been thrown, huh? You know what, Static? Hold on, let me... Because that's going to be a little bit of a tangent. So, let me hold up on that just a sec. Haley sent it over a buck as well. Just saying, if the ads didn't stop, I would have been slapped for sure. Oh man. Well, Haley, I do appreciate it. Alas, no slap for me. I guess I'll slap myself. Hey, there's one way to do it. But yeah, thank you, Haley. Sadiko, you also sent over another 5 saying this is just to annoy Pixie Bell. Also, new GPUs from Nvidia. Yeah. So Pete told me that the 1070 or 1070, the 3070 Ti and 3080 Ti, they're going on sale. What is it? I gotta double check. Is it Thursday? I think it's Thursday. So I'm going for it, man. I'm gonna try. But yeah. Oh, Cheesy Potato, you sent over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying I meant to prepare for the slap, but I sent it in early. Ah, that's what happened. Okay. Got it, man. Got it. Mario also sent over to you saying, it looks like you were right about the Overseer and his prestige. A little bit right. I thought he was going to be higher. Will you go for him? IMO, I think you should go for him if you don't have anything going on. Not that often that you can grind for Prestige Champ, even if he looks like a hippie maestro. So I used to not like the way he looks, but like I'm on board with him now, man. I think he looks cool actually. But yeah, the thing is about him and his prestige, he's only marginally higher than my other science champs that I already have. Like I already have an awakened I already have an awakened Red Guardian here. And I would save like 20,000 units if I just popped my 6 stones into this guy, rather than have like a 40 higher prestige ceiling with the new guy, you know? So I am going to test the champion because of course CCP, we have access to that stuff. But the only way I would go for him, geez, stuttering because there's a ton of noise outside. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. But the only way that I would go for him is if he's also just like exceptionally powerful, and then screw it, man, we got to do it. But it's gonna be a ridiculous grind, you know. All right. Anyway, Static, about the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. So I wanted to stall so I could pull it up. Actually, oh, hold the phone, man. I never even got a freaking tweet out because you guys were so fast with all the super chats and stuff, which I appreciate, but holy moly. Let me get a tweet out too. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Jeez. Maybe I'll just say my computer almost died just now. Do you have any connections with GPU manufacturers? Oh my god, manufacturers. There we go. I have to sound it out. Maybe they are Marvel fans too? Yes. Oh no. Okay. Kunos died just now. Do you have any connections with GPU manufacturers? Maybe they're Marvel fans too? Tweet. Okay. Finally, on to the freaking Grandmaster's challenge. Let's take a look here. So I only had time to kind of just quickly go through this. I did not go through all of it. First off, let's get to those rewards, because I feel like, I mean, that's what everybody does when you first look at the rewards. Or first looking at a post like this. So the rewards are looking solid. The 1 to 2 rank up gems, like of course we could already take 6 stars from 1 to 2, but still, these are generics, and just getting more of those just helps save. Like, that's a lot of catalyst value in those things, right? 3 tier 5 basics in here. We've got selectors in here. We got mountains of 6-star shards. There's a lot of rewards here. And then, of course, we see the biggest prize of them all. Maybe not the most immediate, impactful prize of them all, but the biggest prize of them all is the tier 6 basic fragments. And, of course, the tier 3 alpha catalyst fragments. So, this is quite a bit, yet still nowhere near enough for what we need to actually take a 6-star champion to rank 4. But still, this is a lot more than like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you guys 6,000 fragments for doing all these challenges or whatever else. So this is a lot. Then we have the full selector. Of course, we have these beautiful sig stones right here, 50 of them. Gotta love seeing that. The 6-star nexus, still not a class-based nexus, which is a little puzzling to see. Not even a class nexus there for all this stuff, but hey, can't really complain when you look at all the rewards as a whole. It is a lot of rewards. As far as the challenge itself go, like, so all right, just to sum up the rewards, yeah, the rewards look good, dude. The rewards look real good. I don't really have any complaints other than that very minor little gripe about like, where's the class nexus? But yeah, man, the final boss, we have the name of the set. So we don't know a ton about the encounters because they say here, oh no, we're not going to give it all away, but to give everybody a taste of what to expect, we will reveal the final boss and the first path of fight. So we have the nameless Thanos, which just has some champion boost to him. I wonder if he is going to have like other nodes. I mean, he already is like a special encounter in himself, so maybe he's not going to have anything else special other than just being tanky as hell. Then we got Doom with Bubble Shield, Particle Protector, Microflect, Size Matters. So you want to bring an XL champion for this guy. I don't know who'd be good. It's maybe some XL champ with damage over time. This way you don't have to rely on critting a dude that's nearly uncrittable. I don't know. Maybe I'll use my my Kingpin and spam special one or something like that. Probably not, but hey, it's an idea. We got Terax, Vision, MODOK, Spider-Ham. All these guys fairly annoying to fight. But it doesn't seem too crazy. So yeah, I'm really curious like what the other paths are going to be, and how things kind of accelerate in terms of difficulty as you go through it. So I don't know. I don't have a ton of thoughts other than like I'm hyped for it, man. I'm hyped for it. But do you really need an XL champ? Namor says no. MSD, that's a good call. By the way, MSD, I saw your tweets asking if there was going to be a 6-star requirement for this content, and Kabam Mike confirmed that there won't be, just in case other people did not see that. So yeah, that Doom screams a rank 3 cable. Ooh, interesting. Can you fit him on the team with Apocalypse and everything too, though? That's the question. Brian, a moment of respite has fallen upon me. A little rest before the conquest begins. The Grandmaster knows our history, and boy, will this be one for the books. I agree. It's gonna be good. Alright, Too Easy said it over Buck Tuesday, and ABG just watched your Variant 7 video today. It's very helpful, bro. Nice, dude. But I'm also ready to see your level up video. When will we see that video? Probably Friday. Maybe Saturday, because yeah, the testing I was gonna do today, I was like mid-testing when talking about, or like, you know, when they posted about the sigil store, and then I was like, okay, well, instead of uploading the testing video today, I'll upload that tomorrow. So Friday or Saturday, probably. I don't know, maybe I'll just upload it tomorrow or something like that. get it out sooner. But more than likely Friday or Saturday. But thank you for the buck, dude. Raven sending over a buck as well. No message, Raven. I like your Charmander profile picture, but I don't see a message from you. But thank you very much for the buck. Yuki sending over 3 of them Polish bucks saying, I've been slapping you with my membership for close to 3.5 years now. Every month feels just like the first one. Thank you for everything, Brian. Yuki, thank you for everything, man. That's a long time to be supporting me, man. And it is definitely appreciated. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get to some 6-star action here. I should have just left those champs in. I'm going to filter, even though my champs are already in there, just because I wanted to show the 6 stars next time when I come back. But yeah, Yuki, thank you, dude. EZ also sending over a buck. Appreciate it, man. Saying, 2 guys are walking down the street. They see a dog licking his balls. First guy says, gee, I wish I could do that. Second guy says, he looks mean. You better pet him first. Okay. Boo. Terrible, dude. Really a joke about a dog and their balls. Boo, dude. Alright, finally. Oh, wait, Raven, I do see a message. Hey, BG, Kabam should add a title for getting slapped. And the more you get slapped, the better the title gets. Anyways, have a great night. Oh, man. That'd be an interesting title. Yeah, Raven, thank you again. It wasn't a pun? Still boo. Still booing it. I don't care. It was better. I'll give you this. It was better than the average joke that I hear. But I'm still booing it. BG, I fell asleep before I sent the Venom the Duck Fact number 10 notification to you, and now I feel like a failure. It's here now, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. For the Venom the Duck Fact. Where is it? I don't have it. Are you saying you sent it like earlier or something like that? If that's the case, you'd have to tag me again with it. 'Cause yeah, man. It's too hard to go digging for tweets while streaming. Yeah, the boss. Senator Buck saying 2 messages back, Baldy. Okay. Let's see what we got. UGE, they had 6700 XTs at my Micro Center. They are MSRP. I'd be more than willing to help you get one. As much as I appreciate that, and maybe at some point I'll just have to say, screw it, I'll take an AMD card. I really want an NVIDIA card. Like, if in like gaming performance, AMD cards are great, and they're, you know, if it was just for the purposes of playing games, I wouldn't have a preference even. I would just take whatever I can get and be happy with it. But when looking at like video and coding and all that stuff, excuse me, guys. When talking about like video encoding and, you know, rendering and all that stuff, the NVIDIA cards are like a fair bit better. And even at MSRP, like graphics cards are still expensive. So I'm trying to get my money's worth for the card, you know. I appreciate it though, man. That is still mighty kind of you to offer. Oh wait, here. Okay, here's the Venom the Duck fact. Now, let's see. There's rumors of a frozen Howard the Duck head under the park. What? One time, Venom the Duck started his own theme park, Bean World. Fun for the kids in the day with awesome rides like Legume Lagoon, mascots like the Gentle Lentil. What? All these bean references. And treats like lemon lima shaved ice. Wow, now that sounds delicious. And at night, 21 plus can enjoy the Beans and Franks Club. Okay, that does not sound like a club that anybody wants to be part of. Where adults can indulge in spiked maple bean shots and music by the Black Eyed Peas. Wow. I don't even know what to say about this. The Beans and Franks Club. Okay. And the Duck. Listen, I don't judge. I don't judge what Van the Duck's into. You know what I mean? Alright. Eric Nelson sending over a buck too, though. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, you had better start channeling your luck. Because on Thursday, I'm going to have you open my Tier 5 class catalysts I get from the Abyss. And if you want, you can do the 6 stars. P.S. Please give me science for Void. Alright, I'll try, man. I'll give it my best. Good luck, though, dude. With your run. With your Abyss run. Good luck, man. The clip, set it over 5. Thank you, dude, saying when the Spider-Ham EQ was released, was the new Scarlet Witch released as well, or was it just Spider-Ham? It was just Spider-Ham. Scarlet Witch was in that update, and no one really knows why things, like, were delayed. It seems like, I mean, as far as we can tell, it seems like everything was ready to go. Maybe they needed some time to, you know, more time to set up the updated sigil, or maybe they wanted to wait until after they told us about all the cool things in the roadmap. Maybe they thought it would be more well received that way or something like that. I don't know. But we fought against Scarlet Witch in that update. It's just they were pretty tight-lipped on how players would go about acquiring that champion. She did have the tag line of sigil at the time, so it did give players that idea already, but still, until things were, you know, confirmed by Kabam here recently. Didn't know for sure. Dude, I always get wrecked by Wasp in the arenas. I hate it. I hate fighting her in the arenas, man. All she has to do is hit you with that heavy attack one time and your health is like gone. But yeah, the clip. Thank you very much for the 5, dude. Much appreciated. BG, will you buy any of the Incursion Platpool bundles? I haven't yet, but I will. I totally forgot about those things. I got the 6-star one and got over 550 units from the crystals because I had none for next month. Nice, dude. Yeah, I will for sure be getting both of those bundles. Just a matter of I haven't picked them up yet. BG, what do you call shoes made of bananas? Slippers. Okay. Boo. Terrible. Take a freaking lap. BG, who puts Wasp in the arena? Oh, Dragon. Tell me about it. Who would dare put Wasp in the arena? Isn't it every December that they release just one champ? I don't know. Is that an annual thing? I mean, we had that with Silver Surfer. A little bit forgetful of years past. Was it Sentry one year? Because didn't we get like Void right after in like January or something like that? Actually, I don't remember. Oh, here we go. They only released one in 2020 and 2019, but did 2 in 2018. Not sure prior to that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like it wasn't a an always thing, like a strict pattern that they follow. I mean, it makes sense though. Like when you think about it, like a lot of game studios, they check out during the holidays, and I don't mean that in like a negative sounding way, because that probably sounded pretty negative. But I mean, yeah, they're not robots making this game. They want to spend time with their families too. So, you know, they take some time off. You know, be like right before Christmas, going through the new year, have that week off or so, and not able to. I mean, Actually, I don't know if that makes total sense because the character would have had to be made, you know, prior to that. It'd make more sense to have one character in like one of the following months, I suppose. But maybe it has something to do with it. Maybe they are just kind of preemptively setting up for that kind of thing. I remember when you said Groot is the worst champ in the game a couple days ago? Well, I guess you popped out of my 6-star crystal today. Oh, Shane. Rip, dude. Rip. Nice rank 2 cable. Good eyes. I did rank 2 my cable. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. Oh, God. Okay. Boo, dude. Took me a second to get it. Which is even worse. Easy, man. What happened to you? You used to be so cool. And now you're just filling in for Tom's absence. All these terrible jokes. Boo, man. Boo. The 2019 was when they introduced the yearly crystals for the last few arenas, which they also did in 2020. Expect to may continue going forward. That, yeah, you're right. I do expect that going forward. Those are pretty well received by most people. I like those crystals myself. It's like a nice little throwback, a nice reminder of like all the champions that we got in the year. Even if you don't get one of those crystals yourself, you can like just take a list or take a look at the list of champions, and then even though it's not the highest champion, or oh God, dude, what are words anymore? Even though it's not the highest chances to get the champion, is what I was trying to say. If you were really interested in one particular champion throughout the year, but you weren't able to go for them in the arenas or the crystals or whatever, you know, you at least have a small chance of getting them. And then it sets up, you know, future Cavalier crystal bundles that we've also seen. Those Quintenium or whatever they're called. I don't remember the actual words. But those crystals. Doug sending over 2. Thank you, dude, saying I'm back. So answers available on Twitter as usual. Alright, let's see here, Doug. What do we got? Oh, well, since you asked. Okay, I see. I didn't fully get what you were talking about at first, but yeah. Now I remember. It's you. It is you that puts Wasp in the arena. How dare you? Eric Nelson sent out a bug saying, BG, do you want my 2 6-stars? I mean, it's up to you, dude. I'll open them if well, like, I'll help you to open them if you want. But, that's all up to you, man. They're your crystals. Do whatever you want with the things. If you want to just crack those suckers open without waiting, go for it, you know? Or wait. Are we talking about, like, right now? Or do you mean, like, after the Abyss? Because I was assuming you meant after the Abyss. On Thursday. Gianni sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying... BG, tried my chances at the Shang-Chi crystal. Pulled him once as a 6-star and tried a week later and duped him. Whoa, dude. Congrats, man. Sick. That is, I wonder if he, like, I wonder how long he's going to be the best champion of the year. I wonder if these champions coming out next month are going to take that title from him. But as it stands right now, yeah, man, you just got and awakened the best champ of the year. So, grats, dude. Sick stuff. Thursday. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I'll have you open them. You got me void the last 2 times, so I like your luck. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. the luck's not always there. As easy as saying though. Terrible idea, Eric. Unless you want a Captain America dupe. Yeah. Yeah. Bad jokes and tangents. That's what stream is all about, Pixie Bell. One of those things I like, the other not so much. BG, for poops and giggles, I decided to try and run my entire 4-star roster in the Trials Arena. See how high my score gets. What I've discovered, I have so many 4-star champs. Dragon, yeah. It's actually crazy when you think about like how long it takes to get through your full roster if you were to try to use it. I mean, you know, when I say full roster, not even including like 2- and 3-star champs. Can you imagine doing that? Holy crap. Like all in one sitting. Run through every single champion of yours in the arena. Good lord, that'd be a lot of arena. But even just running 4-star champions, yeah, it takes forever. Nearly 200 champs. And like in the grand scheme of things, 200 champs, I mean, that's nothing. When you're doing a feature grind, you're going like hundreds of rounds. But to do it all in one sitting is actually kind of brutal. Only Zundog sent over 3 saying, "Hey, Bad Gravy. Hope you're having a good night." I am having a good night, man. Bad Gravy. That's an interesting name. But thank you for the 3, dude. Hope you're having a good night, too. Thanks, man. Chang-Chi's pretty good on Awaken. Have him as a 6-star rank, too. Yeah, he doesn't need to be Awakened, but honestly, I think that Awaken ability of his is pretty solid. I would definitely want him Awakened. I mean, I would want him at all at this point, but you know, I also want him Awakened. So, I did 6.3 and 6.4, spent 3k units, but I'm doing 7.1 tonight and praying for a Mystic Tier 5 class Catalyst, and then I'm 2k fragments from Thronebreaker. My Act 6 rewards were garbage besides a new 5-star Domino. Alright, well, Toy Shadow, good luck to you, man. I hope you get that Mystic. Good luck, dude. God, I love the new filter feature. Just makes arena grinding so much easier. This is nice. Doing every single champion in a single sitting? I have too many, yeah. I'm only missing 6 total 4-star champs, and I have all of them at 330 or higher. Nice. I still have... Man, I have an ever-growing list of champions that is not rank 3 or higher. And it kind of makes me sad, because at one point in time, they were all rank 3 or higher. And I kept that up for a while. But then there was concerns of running out of golds. And then, of course, while they only take 1 tier 1 alpha to get to rank 3, those still add up, and I wanted to get the 5 stars ranked up. But I would love to get them... I'd love to get them all ranked up again at some point. Oh, we're getting the hashtag dog raid. It must be Ghost Dog. Yeah, there he is. What up, Ghost Dog? How you doing, man? Thank you for the raid, dude. Much appreciated, man. Last one. This is a joke that works in both English and Spanish. In English, where do cats go when they die? Purgatory. In Español, ¿Dónde van los gatos cuando mueren? Purgatorio. Okay, I don't even know. It's probably the worst.
Man loves beans.
It's probably the worst Spanish speaking anyone's ever heard. It's not my fault, guys. It's easy's. Boo, man. Boo, dude. Freaking terrible. Ugh. Take your cats for a lap. Eric Nelson sent over another bug saying, BG, all milestones in one stream 2.0? No, man. You know, I did think about it when they were introducing the new arenas, but I don't think it'll be possible, man. Not until I get, like, way more 6-star champions. I mean, how many more 6-star? I would need a ton. Unless Kabam changes things, which we're still waiting to hear more about how they're going to change things, but yeah. You're my top favorite YouTuber? Thank you, Ramona. Are you prepared for the Grandmaster Gauntlet? I've got some revives expiring, so kind of. I don't know. I don't plan on waiting too long to do the Grandmaster Challenge thing, so. Colin McLean sent an over 5. Colin, thank you, dude. Saying tweet, tweet. Sure. Let's see what we got. Finally got all 4 Horsemen of the Abyss. Nice. I'm ready for the easy path. Questions. Who should be my 5th champ? White Mags? I think he's a good option. I think he's a really good option. Will my Awakened 5-star Human Torch be better than my Unawakened Rank 3 Torch? So, your Unawakened is going to be better. The only issue with the Awakened ability versus the Unawakened Torch here is that if you're fighting Mephisto, you cannot die because you cannot get that pre-fight back. It's the only way you can really deal damage against Mephisto with Torch is with that pre-fight on. So yeah, you can't die. Technically, you can still make it through the fight with other champions. It's just that Mephisto fight's going to turn into a bit of a pain. I probably would still just take the risk myself and bring in the rank 3, but it's up to you. Like, we all have those champions that are just, you know, they just seem to have our number, you know. certain champions, some people are good at fighting, whereas other people, like, that's the bane of their existence. And I don't know how Mephisto is for you, so if you're confident in that fight, take in the Unawakened. If you are not confident, maybe just take in the 5-star. But yeah, I mean, you can get through the fight with other champs. It would just be much more painful. Maybe search YouTube for a video of like Aegon versus Mephisto just to see how it looks, and you could better gauge it yourself. Last question: who's better in a typical fight, 5-star Aegon or rank 3 Fury? The 5-star Aegon is better in a typical fight. The fights that you want to use Fury, it's great that you have him at rank 3, but the Aegon would still be better. Once he's all ramped up like that, even a higher ranked Fury is not going to be able to touch him. I mean, like, technically, I suppose maybe if you set everything up the right way, had max deep wounds, had Fury in his real Fury mode, then actually I don't know for sure, but that seems like a hassle, and I would just use Aegon myself. Alright, as back to question 1, though, of, like, who should be your 5th champion? So I really like White Mags for a couple of reasons. One, of course, he has that pre-fight that's just going to make certain fights easier. Make sure to save one of those pre-fights for the Collector. Technically, you can get them back if you made a mistake, or, you know, just as you're going, if the opponent's really close to dying, just throw him in there to try to get some extra charges. Yeah, he's good for that. And then just the additional attack that he has. Trying to see if you have a high level one. I don't think so unless I'm overlooking it. You don't need a high level one just for the synergies, but I meant like if you were going to use him as a fighter too. That's probably who I would bring in, yeah. Other options include Void. You could take Void as like a backup for that Mephisto and to finish off the last bit of Infinity Man. You could take in Heimdall. You could take in regular Magneto. You could take in do you have a Symbiote Supreme? A lot of people say Symbiote Supreme is better than Doom for the initial path. Anyway, there's your Doom guy. No, I don't see a Symbiote Supreme, so yeah, Doom will be more than fine. But yeah, I would probably bring in White Mags myself. Oh, I didn't say the other reason. So the other reason is the synergy that he has to increase his attack. To increase Hero's attack, and Aegon can just use all the attack he can get. It'll make those fights a little bit shorter. So good luck to you, dude. Johnny sending over another 20. Johnny, thank you, dude. Saying I haven't had the big D in a while. Life and work has been nuts, but I can catch at least part of the stream. Well, Johnny, much appreciated, man. Yeah, life can get crazy, dude. Hopefully it's not too nuts. Hopefully it's just busy, but busy in a good way and not in a too stressful kind of way. But thank you, dude. Super kind of generous of you, man. And yeah, glad to have you in here. Glad you can catch a little break from the madness. Thank you, dude. What's up, Nick? What's up, BG? Are you gonna do the gauntlet before 7.2 Legends? Probably. I don't know though for sure. I got some revives that are expiring like very soon, and it almost feels wasteful to not do something with them. But that is going to affect my Legends run. That is going to make my Legends run more expensive, where I was trying my best to get all this stuff done without spending units, but bam, man, I feel like they knew this. They were like, yeah, let's just stack up all the difficult content. This way players won't have the ability to spread out these resources as much. Let's hit them with it. Which I don't really mind. Like, I could still delay things. It's not like I had to do it right away, but I want to do it a little bit faster at least. So, yeah, I will, I mean, I'm not going to do the gauntlet, like, it's coming out tomorrow. And honestly, the only reason I don't want to hop in there right away is because I know other people are hopping in there right away. I know, like, Lags is going to be doing it the moment it drops and stuff like that. And, yeah, sometimes, I don't know, it's nice to spread out, like, the different streams and stuff, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Is it still worth it to do a Legends with the 100 generic stones split between Karina's Challenge and the Gauntlet? Excellent question. And it can still be worth it, but like, yeah, it does take a lot of units. This is something that I was talking about when the arenas came out, because that's the other side of it. Is like, okay, the Gauntlet and Karina's Challenge, that's not enough to like empty my unit stash here. But if the choice is between like spending units on a Legends run or spending units grinding for a champion, like that's 20 sig levels on that champion if I get them twice anyway. You know? So in many ways it's not worth it just for the sigs. But it would be nice to get the silver stars on Weapon X, and then maybe I can retire from Legends runs for a little bit or something like that. I'd still like to do that if possible. Ray, need to recruit just real quick if anyone wants to join a 10.5k prestige. Oh yeah. Look at Easy's message if you guys are interested in a map 5 No War Alliance. Maximus and an over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, well, sleep attempted. Oh no. Took him off from rank 1 to 5 and sigged him up. Daddy likey. War Machine, as expected, is amazing. Sup, buddy? Maximus, what's up, dude? That's cool that you're into those champs, man. I still haven't got a chance to try them. Tomorrow, for sure. Or, I mean, tonight, like, after the stream. Honestly, like, before I go to sleep. I'm gonna mess around a little bit with the champs. And then, I'll probably have more to talk about with those champs tomorrow. But, that's cool, man. I've heard Maw is still a little bit of a miss, which some people called. I'm kind of surprised at it, man. I didn't dissect his abilities beforehand. So, maybe if I did that, maybe I could have called it too, but... The confidence that I took from the devs that, like, yeah, this time he's gonna be good. I really thought he was gonna be good. Oh, man. Well, I mean, like, okay, let me clarify, because you say that you like him. I just mean, like, good for, like, the masses, the people that were, like, expecting him to be, like, the next Magic or Doom or something like that. So, I don't mean to crap on him too much here. I have heard some good things about him. It hasn't all been negative. I just mean, like damage-wise, he, apparently is still a little bit under. Maw isn't gonna break the world, but he's fun and mostly effective. I like it. Yeah, dude, I honestly, I think I'm gonna like him too. because I kind of liked the champion. It's one of those things where it's like a love-hate relationship, where like I liked his style but didn't enjoy playing him. A little bit similar to Psycho Man, where I kind of like Psycho Man's style, but the DPS on that guy is too low. So I'm hoping the DPS now is a bit better. Anyway, Eric Nelson sent over another buck saying, "Any tips for fighting Thing at the beginning of Abyss? I did it a few times, and I only did 250k with Aegon before I ran out of hits." Thing he's just like any other Thing. He doesn't have anything special about him. I didn't use Aegon for that fight, so I don't know what you can normally expect. But you're not going to one-shot him with Aegon. People just use that as like a ramp-up fight, where yeah, you go through and you just like don't lose your combo and just build up charges with Aegon. I think that's how they approach it, at least. If anybody has anything else to say about Aegon versus Thing, or if you guys use someone else for Thing. I mean, people also use Fury for Thing at times, but I don't think you're using Fury, right? I think you have the others, but not Fury or something like that. Yeah, that's right, because you're using AA for Invisible Woman, right? So, yeah, man, you're just going to kind of have to put a few revives into it. That's the Abyss. Like, there are a couple of examples, extreme examples of people going through those fights, soloing every fight in there, Sweden and MSD, right? But for the most part, man, for us mere mortals, you're gonna expect to pop a bunch of revives going through that content. Johnny sending over another 5 saying, "One more thing, if smoking is bad for you and bacon is bad for you, how does smoking bacon cure it?" Johnny, not you too. Boo. Message retracted. Well, I'm not retracting my boo. I'll tell you that much. I'm still gonna boo you for it, so. Boo. I will never retract my boo. So my Cap monthly team is Falcon, Cole, Cap IW, Maw, and War Machine. And a mutant team for that chapter. That Falcon team is almost 30% attack, 4% health, and a huge gang of crit. Interesting. Yeah, I forgot they used Cole. And then Cole with Maw. Dude, I'm still... I will say this, man. I gotta call it out one more time. Because it upsets me, guys. I love Kabam, man. I love this game. I think it's great, but there's certain things they do that annoy the hell out of me, and this is one of those things. Look at it from Cole's side, because it's his synergy. This one right here. Or no, maybe it is Maw's synergy. I guess it is Maw's synergy. Whoops, my bad. This synergy used to be different. It used to be so much more beneficial for Cole. It used to give 50% crit rate. Now it just says when one or more Thanos' favorite buffs expire, gain a Fury buff, granting 10% attack for 10 seconds. Fury buffs gained in this way will not stack. Like, if they could stack, that would be pretty freaking legit. Wait, is this even the right synergy? Did they change that synergy too? This was the synergy I was talking about. I was like, this doesn't even sound familiar. Alright, my bad, guys. This was the one. When the fight starts, gain a true damage buff, allowing all attacks to bypass armor and resistance for 30 seconds. But you're armor breaking with Cole anyway. So you're taking away all that crit he had to give him nothing. And that just bums me out, dude. Anyway. You're grinding for Overseers, prestige is really high. No, I don't think so. I have to test him out still, maybe. If I think he's really good, but probably not. His prestige is only marginally higher than champs I already have. PG, question for you. What's your opinion about Karnak? Do you think that he needs a buff or just a synergy buff? He needs a buff. Oh yeah, man, he needs a buff for sure. I think he, for his time, was not the worst champion ever, but he was always a little bit lacking in damage. And now I think not only does he not have the damage, which sometimes, you know, damage is fixable through like synergy. I also think his utility is just not very good. Technically, they could fix utility through synergy too, but like, no, I think they just need to kind of start from scratch with that guy. Maybe keep some of the core concepts that he has, but realistically, I think he needs a lot of work. I mean, I love Karnak. Like, I had him on my wall for the longest time, poster of the guy, but yeah, he kind of stinks. Evening BG friends, what up, Glory? How you doing, man? Putting together a PowerPoint presentation and listening to you, BG. All right, man. Good luck with your PowerPoint presentation. That's awesome, dude. I gotta do one of those for a video one day. Just because I think it'll be fun. I get like really into it with the full-on, I want to do. I need to get like a projector, project it on my wall, and get like a stick to point to things and everything. That'd be great. Full-on PowerPoint slideshow kind of deal. BG, what's more difficult, 6.3 completion or variant 7 exploration? Assume I have the right champs. I think 6.3 will be faster because you're only doing 6 quests, but I think variant 7 is actually easier. The content's a little bit more bite-sized and manageable. It'll just take you longer to get through it. That's all. 5-star Hyperion to rank 3 or 4-star Quake to rank 5. I have no max 4-star yet, and only 5-star Mordo and Namor rank 3. Those are your two options, huh? Interesting. I'm sorry. I didn't sleep a lot last night, guys. I had to drive Laura to the airport at like 3 in the morning, and I didn't want to go to sleep because once I actually do fall asleep, you know, even if I wake up like a couple hours later, I'm just gonna be tired and didn't want to mess things up. So yeah. And then I had something to do after that too, after dropping her off at the airport. So I didn't get us a lot of sleep last night. So when I was reading this question, I thought you were talking about a 3-star Hyperion for some reason. But it's 5-star Hyperion to rank 3 or 4-star Quake to rank 5. So personally, I would go with Hyperion. Quake is a powerhouse of a champion, and if you enjoy, you know, Quake style, you could totally go with Quake. But personally, I like Hyperion more, and that's pretty much the reason why I would go with them. Because they're both viable rank up options for sure. Just because one's a 5-star and one's a 4-star doesn't really matter. You know, 5-star rank 3 is pretty much the equivalent to a maxed out 4-star. So, but I'd personally go with Hyperion myself. Brain, do you think 565 Corvus is still viable for Event Quest Legends run? Yeah. And if so, how would you set up his masteries? No points in precision, 5 points in assassin, and 5 points in lesser cruelty, maybe? Honestly, most of that stuff doesn't matter. Corvus, if they're below 18% health in heroic and masters, they're dead to your next medium attack anyway, right? So, I mean, if you have assassins already unlocked, like, I mean, sure, why not? But, like, you really don't need it. You just want full suicides. I'd say maxed out courage, maxed out strength. Take the points out of the you know, precision. Cruelty itself, you're not even gonna notice it. You like, initially it might save you like 1 swing on your first fight or something like that, but once you actually build up a charge, the diminishing returns kicks in so fast that you're not gonna notice the difference in having 1 point versus 5 points in lesser cruelty. You just want to try to maximize his attack. So, greater strength. I think I might have just said strength before. You want to max out greater strength, courage, and then just have full suicides. Everything else does not really matter, in my opinion. But he is still viable, yeah. For the monthly Legends run stuff, it's still only, you know, heroic and masters, and he shreds that stuff so fast. Nathy sending over 5. Thank you very much. Saying good morning from the UK, BG. Good morning to you. Would buffed Ultron with heal block be an option for 6.05 crossbones? Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Dr. Doom is now my first rank 5/5-star. He is a beast. Nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, dude. I would say for sure that Ultron is an option for that crossbones. Absolutely. I haven't even messed around with him yet, and I can tell you that. Like, he was almost an option. He may have been an option. He might not have been a good option, but he may have already been an option pre-buff. Ultron wasn't that bad of a champ. His damage was a little lacking, so he might not have cut it on that fight. But they changed the way Crossbones works, where his healing is not as extreme, and now that Ultron could deal more damage and everything too, and yeah. Oh yeah, he'll crush it. Thank you for the 5, dude. Eric Nelson sending over another 2 saying tweeters. Alright, we got some tweeter hype going on here. What do we got? Worst feeling in the world. This is AA versus Winter Soldier, I'm assuming. I don't know what this means, though. Worst feeling in the world? Why worst feeling in the world? Something I'm missing, maybe? I'll have to explain that one to me. Event Quest Legend runs aren't a thing anymore. What? Oh, no potion. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Did not even think of that. Don't know why, but I didn't think of that. The Event Quest Legend runs, they're still a thing. They, I mean, for this month it's over, but like the new update's coming out tomorrow, so like the new quest, that is. Unless they changed it for tomorrow. Speaking of new quests, oh wait, hold on, I need to the helps. I keep not hitting the helps until stream time lately. Let's do that. But I actually have some of the side quests left to do, and my energy is about to cap out, so let's go do a little bit of an energy dump. Alright, helps cleared. I did, by the way, I did finish up, just in case anyone's curious. I finished up Cav and Uncollected and all that yesterday while waiting up to take Laura to the airport, so. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do heroic. The rewards. Do you guys know what like the chest rewards are in heroic? I'll do the others. Master, I'm mostly done with. I've got these 3 quests to do, and then I'll do the quest after that as well, the difficulty after that. And then I'll be all done. I really stretched things out this month. It took me a long time to clear all the content this month. But that's okay. That's what energy refills are for, and I had a bunch saved up anyway, so. GG, thanks for the help on Invisible Woman. Took your advice yesterday and completed Variant 5. Nice. My efforts rewarded with a 6-star Yondu. Oh. Anyway, who should I rank 5? Professor X or APOC? Main goal is 6.2. That's tough, dude. I think they're both really good. I would personally go with Apocalypse myself for the shorter questing content. I think Professor X, like after watching him, you know, after watching MSD and others use him in the Abyss and everything, He seems great for that content, and he seems like he's solid for questing content too, but I feel like the benefits aren't like his style isn't as necessary to have in shorter content, where I'd rather just have Apocalypse. So that's who I would go with, but you can go with either champion. You could totally just make a personal preference call and be fine either way. Rip on that Yondu though, man. Hopefully they give him a buff at some point. Did you get the Cav offer? I did not. And man, maybe I should have with the Grandmaster Gauntlet coming. Like, I knew it was coming. But now it's just kind of setting in that, like, yeah, it's not only coming, it's here tomorrow. so maybe I should have picked it up. I don't know. But that's okay. If I really want to get it, if I want to get the bundle, I could just blast through the Cav monthly again tomorrow and pick it up. So words are all worth it, to be honest, even on lower difficulties, even on like the lowest difficulty. Heroic rewards are good. A bunch of 4 stars for ISO. Okay. Usually, do you plan on updating a unit grind guide with the new arenas, or are the numbers pretty equal? I want to see, before I make any other arena content, like video-wise, not streaming-wise at least, before I make any more arena videos and guides and stuff like that, I want Kabam to be done with what they're going to be changing. So I feel like this is just the first iteration, and then we saw a couple of posts from Kabam, like, you know, they're going to make some changes, but they're figuring out what changes to make. So that stuff will come later. Dragons, $100 saying, BG, I'm at 930k and just now starting my 67 550s. Any guesses where I end up score-wise at match 39 as well? Yeah, I have a guess. I'm taking too long with this guess. Doing a little bit of math in my head, a little bit here at least. I think that you will end up with... Is using a calculator cheating? I won't use a calculator, but I can't help but do a little bit of math here. You know what? I'm just going to think out loud. I'll tell you the secrets. So, a full team of 550s gives roughly 40,000 points. And 67 teams, we're just going to chop off the one remainder there. Cut that down to 66 teams. So that would be 22 rounds that you're going to play with the 550s. So 22 times the 40k. We are at... this shouldn't be that difficult to do in my brain. That's just 88 or 880,000, right? So 880,000 plus the 930k. We're looking right around 1.8 mil. You can use a calculator if you want. Too late. Who needs it? I don't believe in that, in such technologies. Damn these robots! They're gonna take over. First, they're trying to take over calculations and math. Next thing you know, we're gonna be working for them or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, my guess is 1.8 mil. Which, now that I say that, is that high? It feels high. You already did 39 matches, and you're at 930k. And I get that some of those were building up to the streak, but you ran some... Oh, I took autofight off. Whoops. Huh. That might be high. Maybe you don't quite get 40k. I mean, it's actually a little bit less than 40k. So, you know what? Let me refine my answer. I'm going to say 1.7 million points is where you end up at. We'll go with that. All right. Eric Nelson's and over $1. Saying. 1 tier 1 alpha and 2 4-star skill catalysts. In the normal? It's not much. I do like the tier 1 alpha. But I don't really need skill tier 4 class catalysts. I mean, I could always use class catalysts, but skill and tech, for whatever reason, I just happen to pull what feels like more of those class types. It's probably not actually more. It's probably just I don't have as many of those champions that I actually want to rank up, so I end up with more. But yeah. Oh, crystals in normal, not catalyst. Okay, got you. Crystals. Okay. All right. Brother Dingo saying over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying if Fury had an eye patch over both eyes, would he be called Nick Fury? But okay, Nick is spelled N-C-K. There's no I. Okay. Boo, dude. Terrible. Take a freaking lap. Boo. Nathan said it over 5 pounds, saying Ultron will get some love then after work today for Crossbones. All right, man. Got a nice 3-hour drive shortly, but we'll be listening to the stream to keep me sane. All right, sounds good, dude. Good luck, man. Yeah, he can definitely do that fight, so still going to be a little intense, but he could handle it. Guys, don't confuse the man with numbers and words. He hurts himself. Thank you, Pixie Bell. Finally, somebody tells these people, don't hurt me, guys. Jack almost sent over 20 of them Australian bucks. Jack, thank you. Much appreciated. No message. Oh, no, here we go. ABG, how's it going? I accidentally purchased the 6-star right arm for Platpool instead of the 5-star piece. I only needed this piece to form 5-star Platpool. Oh no. Send a ticket to Kabam. This is message 1 of 2. I'm waiting for that second message. Are you able to get more incursion fragments? Because you could pick up both bundles. Kabam will not reverse the transaction because I opened the crystals. That's a bummer, dude. It makes sense, the reason, because then someone could technically like try to scam it if you know, if you didn't get what you were looking for in the crystals. But that's still a major bummer, dude. Are you able to get the, like, we have some time. I don't know if you're gonna have enough time to get the incursion fragments, but hopefully you do, man, because that would suck. This wouldn't be like your last chance at it or anything, but still, it's within reach. You know what? I'm gonna take a look at that myself in just a moment because I'm curious, like, which pieces I'm missing and if this is a piece that I don't have or what. So I need to look at this myself. Yeah, I'll grind incursions hard next few weeks. Okay, all right, good. It's still a little bit of a bummer, but at least like that, at least you could still get them. Angel of Death and over 10 saying BG, no terrible joke this time. Duped Sentinel, Guillotine 29, unduped, or Civil Warrior, who is legitimately fun to rank 3. Have everything pretty much done, and Warlock I rank 3 already. I would personally go with Guillotine 2099, but I like how you put Civil Warrior is legitimately fun in parentheses after his name. If you just have like a strong desire, if you just like Civil Warrior, there's nothing wrong with going with Civil Warrior. I personally don't enjoy the champ as much. Just something about his playstyle doesn't really mesh with how I enjoy playing the game. But it seems totally different in your case. And, yeah, man, you could just go with him. But I would personally go with Guillotine 29. I think she's just the strongest of those champs. You do already have a robot, and two of these options for you are robots and Sentinel and Guillotine 299. I think there's... I think they're all different. But I also think that if you already have Warlock, there's a lot less need for Sentinel. Whereas Guillotine 299, there's enough different there that you still benefit from having both of those champs. But you don't have to, you know. Was leaning Guillotine 29 for War? Yeah, exactly. I mean, she definitely gets used the most in War and in other content too, for that matter, but especially in War. So, that's what I would do, dude. But yeah, man, thank you for the 10. William Papp sent it over to as well, saying BG She-Hulk to rank 2 or Fury to rank 5 for second account. I would say Fury to rank 5. I mean, if you're just a huge She-Hulk fan, then hey, go She-Hulk. But yeah, in my opinion, getting Fury to rank 5, you could always go back and rank up that She-Hulk later, which technically you could say about Fury too, but I think it's better to have him ranked up first, personally. So you get 8 of these crystals, which is really nice. In both of them, sweet. Okay, so it's in both cases, it's the understandably swole right arm. Okay. Let me see if I have that piece already. Be kind of bummed if I do. Ah, man. I do already have it. Bummer. We got both arms. So I know there's a torso. And is it legs, I guess? Is that the final piece? I guess I could see in the store. I was trying to figure out how I could even see that, but the rippling torso. Oh wait, the mouth. No, I already have the mouth. I guess that's the head. Strapping young legs of the fabulous one. Okay. Rippling torso and strapping young legs. That's the pieces I need. Pretty low chance to get them. That's okay. Does Splat Pool work with Fury? Doesn't say on MA. No, doesn't. He never got added to it, which is a little bit odd. I thought they would add him to the list of those synergies, but nope. Maybe in a future update, who knows? I'm gonna keep auto fighting, dumping this energy. Actually, no, you know what? I'll do this later. I'm gonna stay in this quest, but I'll do this later. I gotta spend some more time in the arena, man. Slacking off way too hard. Let's get this arena grind on. Oh man, gotta hit the helps. Okay, at least there's just a couple rows. You can form more than one and you get units. Yeah. But I don't really care too much beyond the first one. Like for a 6-star, I would care beyond the first one. But for a 5-star, I've got Awakening Gems. And I don't have like an unlimited supply of Awakening Gems, but I have enough that it doesn't really matter to me to get a second one. BG, I think it doesn't matter as long as you have 5 total. Wait, what? No, it does matter, right? It does matter. Try to buy him and it will show you what's missing. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh no, Jack. So, is this not going to give you? Oh boy. Will that arm not give you the champ then? If you already have that piece, or because you do need you need 5 different pieces. Does matter. Statics and Nova Buck. Thank you, dude. Where's your last one at? Static, I don't have a last message from you. I made sure that I checked off live chat on YouTube today. Not gonna miss that again.
Man loves beans.
But for whatever reason, your last message must not have went through. YouTube hated it, I guess. I don't know. I still hate that, man. Freaking YouTube. It seems like that's happening more and more lately. But no, I checked the arm will give me the champ. Oh, okay, all right, good, Jack. Mr. 87 sent over a buck. Static. I'll be on the lookout, by the way. Don't send over another super chat or anything. Yeah, I still have to type out the message again, but Mr. 87 sent over a buck saying, forgot to mention my jump rope came today. Was jumping for what seemed like 10 minutes. Is probably less considering how out of shape I am. I legitimately enjoyed it, and hoping it becomes a routine. I think you would enjoy it too. I actually do, man. That's funny that you bring that up. I actually do enjoy jumping rope, and you're right. It gives that same feeling of like, dude, I feel like I'm jumping rope for like 7 minutes, and it's actually like 7 seconds. I get tired so fast. Weird, see if that shows up. That's the only message I see from you, Static. I don't see a different one. If you want to send it over on Twitter, if that's easier, if you just copy and paste, tag me with it. But for whatever reason, YouTube does not send it. But yeah, dude, so about the jump rope thing, here's the problem though, man. Like, I actually do enjoy it, but I've never been able to make it a habit. But I've bought a jump rope like 3 separate times in my adult life. And all 3 times I do it for like 2 days. And then that's it. Maybe I'll try again. Like, it sounds stupid sometimes, but you gotta keep trying, right? I've tried to lose weight a bunch of times, and sometimes it does work. There's been times where I was in pretty good shape. Honestly, if you go back to how I looked at the start of this channel, I was definitely thinner. I wasn't in amazing shape, but I mean, that's also when I was riding my bike to and from work. But yeah, man, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. How, yeah, like no, man, I need to fix this problem, especially now, like COVID. It's not like it's gone completely, but things are easing up, things are getting better, and when I am outside more, and when I am with people more and stuff like that, man, like I want to be in better shape, you know, dude. Forget the beach bod. Like, that's what it was in other years. It was like, all right, summertime, let's get the beach bod going, you know what I mean? Now it's like, all right, COVID's almost done, let's get the post-COVID bod going, you know? That's what I need. Karate Mike, you can still ride your bike to and from your computer room if you move the other furniture around. True. Except I don't have a bike anymore. I couldn't take it with us. Okay, Static. Let's see here, dude. PG, hold on. Let me read. Is there anything here that YouTube would have hated? BG, do you think BAM should have gated the gauntlet to only 6-star champs? Normally, I would be 1000% against this, but by allowing lower level champs, you gimp 6-star teams in a way. There's nothing here that I could see why YouTube would prevent this. Like, I don't have any filters against any of these words or anything like that. So, I don't know. Anyway, as for the actual question, do you think Kabam should have gated the gauntlet to only 6-star champs? Normally, I would be 1000% against this, but by allowing lower level champs, you gimp 6-star teams away. Well, we don't know what all the nodes are, even. It might be something similar to Act 7, where they're not gated, but maybe there's an attack boost, maybe there's a health, maybe there's some other type of boost, right? I don't think it should have been gated. To be honest, I'm not against gates. I really actually enjoyed the way 6.2 played out. but I think I'm the exception, and I think I have to recognize that. And yeah, man, I ultimately, as much as I enjoyed it, I don't know if they should I don't know if they should bring back gates, and if they do, then it's too early for them right now. If they do bring back gates, it would probably have to wait until 7 stars came out. But yeah, probably the word GIMP. I like how you typed that out in the YouTube chat and we could all see it, so it's definitely not that word. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, ultimately, no, I don't think this should have been gated. And like I said, I do like the idea of gates, but nearly no one else does. And as much as I'll still give my opinion about what I like to see in games, I still want this game designed for, you know, everyone in mind. So, yeah. Really curious to see what those nodes are going to look like, though. And if there are going to be things that incentivize you, that further incentivize you to be using 6-star champs versus 5. So I feel like a lot of people seem to like the way that works in Act 7. Nathan sending over another £5. Thank you, dude. Saying controversial opinion, but I find my awakened rank 4 5-star Fury a bit underwhelming. Am I missing a synergy? I'm feeling all alone with my noodle Nick. That was very close to being something else. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Fury, so I kind of get where you're coming from. When you have like maxed out deep wounds, Fury feels great. When you don't have maxed out deep wounds, it just feels okay. I don't know that many people that actually run maxed out deep wounds all the time. There's certainly some, but a lot of people either don't max it out, maybe they just run a couple points or something like that. But like the thing about Fury is this: in his real form, he does a lot more damage. In his decoy form, his damage is, it's not terrible, but it's just kind of meh. So it's a very weird dynamic. I think that's my least favorite part about playing Fury, is that like you're trying not to die, but at the same time you kind of want to die. So what do? Do you save resources by not intentionally going into real Fury mode, or do you say screw it, this is too slow, this is too boring in the decoy form? So I kind of get what you're saying, but at the same time, like, he does have such powerful synergies. He doesn't really need any synergies that benefit him. There are a few maybe, but not like nothing mind-blowing. But the synergies that he provides to others, and just the usefulness overall in utility of preventing the opponent from missing, being stun immune, some of these things really come in handy. So gonna depend on them attack values, IMO. That's true too. Like the opponent's attack. Yeah, you're right, Karate Mike. Where the 6 stars, they can take a few extra hits, especially blocked hits. By the way, hi BG, you're excited for Cam's run tomorrow. Oh, Delithius, yeah, he's doing his Legends run tomorrow, I think he said, right? I tried running the other day, but I'm so fat that my feet were in agony afterwards. Purchased new running shoes with more cushioning, and now I'm just waiting for school to get out so they open up the grass fields up to the public. Alright. That's good, dude. Taking the right steps. I gotta do the same thing, man. I gotta do all the same stuff. Alright, but hold on. Well, a couple of other super chats, too. Oh, yes. People are saying to end in a light combo as well. That's very true. Make sure you're ending in light combos with Fury. Medium, light. Alright, Jason Wild Bunch handing over to saying two-parter. Okay. BG watching on the big screen, and man, is your bald cap stunning. Thank you. What did 50 Cent say to Eminem after he gave him a sweater? G-Unit. Okay. Boo. Boo. EZ. Oh, yeah, EZ. I was just reading yours. Thank you for the buck there, dude. About the running and the new shoes and all that. Yeah, man. You know what, let me not even say my plans, because I don't even really have plans. they're just hollow dreams at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna do all this exercise and stuff. One day, I'm just not gonna talk about it, and then one day I'm just gonna show up to the stream. And instead of having my face on stream, I'm just gonna put my abs on stream. And I'm gonna be ripped to the bone. And that's it. But until that day, you know what? All just empty promises, just like the website. Have to download one gig again for a 20 meg upgrade for this game. I think they changed the way they're doing the updates. Where before you had like a smaller initial download, and then you downloaded some things when you first logged in. They changed it for this update, and going forward, it's just going to be a larger upfront download. So I don't think it's too different than what we've seen in the past, just a different way for the downloads. Happy G, I have Claire and Sorcerer Supreme ready. Do you think it is wise to go for Mystic Abyss Nexus for Doom? Tough call, man. Like, Doom's a beast, and if you can guarantee that he was in that crystal, then I would say yeah, of course. But that's the thing, is like, what are your fallback options if you already have two of the best mystics in there? Okay. A little bit of an error there. Yeah, like, what are your backup options? If you still have other good backup options, then yeah, you could still go for the mystic, but realistically, if I were in your shoes, I would probably be going for a different class type myself. But I also don't know the rest of your roster and what else you're looking for, and maybe you already have good champs of all the class types. So, but I would probably be going for something else. When it comes to those crystals, like, I don't know, there's two approaches. You could either just go all in for the one champion that you really want the most, because hey, when else are you going to get this type of opportunity? Or you can play it a little bit safer and say, you know what, it's less than a 50% chance that he's going to show up in here. If I lose that coin flip, I want to at least have some backup options. Let me pick a different class. BG, ugh, just pulled Old Man Logan as my 30th 6-star. Oh well, new champ. Lori, Old Man Logan's actually not that bad, but then again, if you already have 36-star champs, yeah, your roster is probably at a point where you don't need Old Man Logan, so... yeah, I would probably share that feeling of a little bit of a rip moment. BG, would you recommend rank 3 an unawakened 6-star version of Nick, Stealthy, or Mole Man? It will give me Thronebreaker, but I'm unsure. I would rank up Mole Man, unawakened, between those. I don't think his Sig ability is too important. And yeah, Mole Man's a solid champ, so I would do it for Thronebreaker, absolutely. Mr. 87 sending over another buck saying, I felt the same way when I first took mine to rank 4. Lately I found that trying to build up to have at least 2 or 3 internal bleeds, try parry medium heavy, easy way to gain bleeds and internal bleeds. You can go crazy and end with light combos at that point. That's true too, getting some of the internal bleeds with Fury by parrying medium heavy Doing that a couple times at the start. That can make Fury more enjoyable too. Good tips, Mr. 87. Thank you for another buck too, dude. Karate Mike in here backing up the Mole Man unawakened for days. Yeah. For sure. What are your thoughts on Ultron Prime trying to decide to take him up as a 6-star rank 2? I was going to test him out today and then got distracted by other sigil things and just overall real life stuff. So I don't have too much of an opinion on him yet. I'm going to test him like after stream or tomorrow morning and more than likely post a video with my thoughts on him tomorrow. When I have a problem with Medusa not power locking, was fighting a Vision 7.1. First armor shatter didn't power lock him, but second one did. Is there a node that could have prevented that? I don't remember that particular vision you're talking about in 7.1. But sometimes nodes could prevent that sort of thing. Hey, you're not going for a Gambit dupe? You need him for your prestige. It's only just a +1. If it was a +20, then I would go for him. But just for an awakening, no, I don't think it's actually good. I know some people liked the idea of like when we were talking about when I made that video where like 8 people took over my account and like had free reign over what to do next with my account and stuff. There was definitely a lot of talk about awakening Gambit. And I'm pretty sure Dreamin' landed on that. Did anyone else? I don't remember. Certainly people in the comments too. But the thing is, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't like Gambit at Sig 20. His prestige is super high, and I would totally rank 3 him for that initial hit of prestige. But if I get him to Sig 1, like he is one of the worst champions to invest Sig Stones into. He gains such a small amount from those Sig Stones. Like that's his thing, is that he has this upfront just he's there, man, with that prestige. But after that, yeah, if you compare the value you get for feeding him Sig Stones versus other champions Sig Stones, it's just not there. And if you're only looking at the final end point of like him at Sig 20 versus other champs at Sig 20, then what I'm saying might not make sense. Oh, this person's name is Cobra Kai. They've got a bunch of extra spaces in there though. But ultimately, like, I'd be better off just feeding Sig Stones to another mutant at that point. If he wasn't going to be Sig 20 from the start. Brian! What's up, Cat? I feel like that's the... Oh, no. I feel like Cat just opened up another crystal and does not have the champion that I have on screen right now. Cat, I'm so sorry that you have to see this. The timing of it all. Oh, no. I did not plan for this. I did not plan to be playing Black Bolt in this moment. Cat, I hope you get that champ for real. Out of your next crystal. BG, thoughts on the gauntlet coming tomorrow? I'm excited for it, man. I don't know what else to... I don't know, like, too much else to say. The rewards seem really good. The challenge itself, I'm curious of how hard it's actually going to be. Something tells me people are still going to blow through it pretty quickly. Do you think Sigil Scarlet Witch is any good? I think she'll just be okay. Like I said in the video today. I think she'll be more of that, maybe not like a full-on trophy champion, but like a decent trophy champ. BG, weird coincidence. I got a call saying I got a role in Cobra Kai today. Very excited to film. What? Ross, are you serious? Don't mess with me. Because that's the coolest thing anyone's ever said in this chat. if that's the case. Also, do you have a +1 to this? Wait a minute. Cobra Kai, didn't they already thought they already wrapped on their filming. I mean, I want to trust what you're saying, but I thought they already finished all their filming for this season. I don't know if you're allowed to like say LOL final season. What? Like, you're... As far as I know, there's going to be, like, a few more seasons. Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to say, like, what role you have on the show or something like that. No, I mean, you know, not that I'd want any spoilers or anything, but just curious if, maybe don't even say, actually. I don't know. Not on this one. Was cast for future. Okay. Interesting. Did you seem to have forgotten that no one would ever lie for attention on the internet? Listen, man, I like to believe people, okay? But yeah, at this point, I don't know. This sounds a little fishy to me. I don't know. It'd be really cool, and I hope it's the truth. But yeah, unfortunately, on the internet, there is no way to know for sure. Dragons sent over Buck with a game crash. Saying BG. Should have stuck with your gut. Ran all of my 4-star champions except for my 440 Ronin. Ended at 1.797 million points. Oh! Should have stuck with it, you're right. 1.8. It's like spot on. I flinched. I flinched down to 1.7. But, still, that was fast. Honestly, I didn't know if we were going to have an answer by the end of the stream. So that was quick. Speed up, D! And over Saying, I love you. Speed up, D. Appreciate the love and support as always, dude. Thank you, man. How many? All right, be honest. How many of you thought the stream just froze for a second there? Anybody? Probably not. You guys are probably all expecting it at this point. From seeing Speed Up D's name. But I hope I tricked at least one of you. But thank you, dude. Super chat incoming? Huh? Oh, that was probably... Oh, probably guessing Speed Up D's Hinachi. Okay, I see. Really need to start going big head mode for Speed Up D Weirdo Face? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will one day. Made a 6-star duped OG Black Panther viable option to rank 2 or rank 3. If I have 5-star Fury Falcon to rank 5. I think Black Panther is viable, but honestly, I think I'd rather just play Fury or Falcon myself. Excuse me, sorry guys. So, yeah, I don't know if you like, he's certainly not a bad champion, but I think typically like just having that full lock on shutdown that Falcon has, that being really useful, or Fury for his synergies and bleeds that, you know, I mean, of course, Black Panther has those bleeds too, but he's kind of missing the rest of the kit that Fury brings to the table. So, personally, I would just stick with those champs. Used to play this game about 2 years ago, and it looked fun. Is it still fun in 2021? And is it free to play, friendly to any degree? Yeah. Well, I don't spend any money in this game, at least not on this account. I've had a couple of side accounts where I've spent money on them. But on my main account here, it's 100% free to play. Never spent a single dollar. And it is fun. I mean, it's fun. Otherwise, we wouldn't be playing it, all of us in here. But that said, of course, not every game is for every person. So try it out for yourself. If you like it, cool. Join us. If you don't like it, well, that's cool too, man. You can always check out some of the other games out there in the world. BG, I've been meaning to say for a while that your speed up D message reaction comes across very sexual in nature. Really? Wow, Glory, I didn't know where you're going with this. Family friendly, you cretin. Oh my god. Big Red, what up, dude? Then after watching that updated sigil vid, it sounded like you backpedaled and are only content because they haven't said what other exclusive items they would sell for right now. No hate, just my opinion. Fair enough. The thing is, I like to judge on as complete of info as possible, and I don't like to just like I don't want to just dig in and not change my opinion once we get new info. So once we got that new info, like that's how I would have preferred just to come across in the first video. So I was trying as best as possible to just like correct that as soon as possible. I still stand by everything I said, that if it was like an actual new premium currency, then I would hate it and it would be awful for the game. But I don't think Kabam is going to introduce anything that is going to be game breaking, and if they do, well, then I will go right back to saying this is not good for the game. But as it currently stands, that's how I feel. But I totally get it. I'm sure not everybody likes the flip-flopping and all that, but that's how it is for me. There's no... I don't know the right way to put it into words. But like there's no... like there's no benefit to me to have like one opinion or the other kind of thing. So like I just want to always have my opinion based off of whatever info we have. Like there's no benefit for me to stick with one side or the other, to say like this is strictly good or strictly bad, and never change that opinion based on what Kabam does, you know? I always want to base that opinion on what Kabam is doing and what they continue to do. And if it's good, I'll say it's good. And if it's bad, and if it gets bad in the future with the sigil, then yeah, we'll be right back to square one. And I'll say something again about it, but either way, fair enough with your opinion. And no worries. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. Much appreciated, man. Let me see. So I'm out of 6-star champs. Should probably start the basic, huh? Let's do that. Let's get the 5 stars in here. BG, when are you doing another one of Karina's challenges? Karina's challenges, they're a little bit on the back burner for me right now. I'd rather do the Grandmaster's Gauntlet and the 7.2 Legends run, and then Karina's will be another goal again. Actually, we're also getting the Summer of Pain, so there's a lot of content coming soon. I was never after that cheese, the cheese profile pick doesn't interest me in the slightest, so I don't mind taking my time with Karina's a little bit. How do you get a Nexus without knowing which champs are good to pick? What? Sigil is 1/7 new game for my PS5. Do PS5 games cost $70? Big Red sending over another 5 saying, no problem, buddy. I'm far from a critic of you, so you can imagine my surprise watching that vid. Love you, Baldo. I mean, is it surprising? I actually am curious, like, if other people were surprised too. I am a little bit curious. I only looked at the comments like initially when I first uploaded the video, and I haven't went back to look at the comments again. I did see a couple people saying that, but I am curious if everyone in here can just say, like, if it was surprising to them, or just to get a general feel for it. Not that everybody has to have the same opinion or anything like that, but just out of curiosity. But yeah, Big Red, thank you for another 5, dude. Like I said, man, much appreciated. There's still plenty of things that I dislike that Kabam does. It's just like I also don't want to always hate on them. For a few reasons. Number one, like, that wouldn't be fun. I play this game because I have fun. If I hated everything they did, I would just stop playing. I always think that's crazy when people are just like non-stop hate. It's like, okay, well, there's 1,000 other games, you know? But then the other thing is, like, a little bit of like the boy who cried wolf type of situation where it's like, okay, if you hate everything, and how do you know when something really is a problem and really needs to be changed? So, like, I'd say the current Sigstone situation, even with this new content coming out, is still a massive problem, and is not something that, like, I don't know if it'll ever be fixed. I don't know if it can be fixed. I feel like the damage was done too much in the past years. To fix something like that, and I don't know what they can do. I mean, this is at least heading in the right direction, but yeah, I still hate on that stuff in the past. But anyway, let me see. Just curious, like I said, just want to gauge how other people perceived it. I like grapes. I also like grapes. Magoo, I've returned and I have the virus. Very cool stuff during the last few days. I can't taste and smell. It's so sad. How am I supposed to enjoy these scratch and sniff bald caps now? Hunter, man. I hope it's not too serious. You're making making a light joke out of it, which is a good sign at least. I hope it's not too bad for you, man. Speedy recovery, hopefully, man. Hope you feel better soon. Nope. Nope, not really. Kind of assumed the new currency would be Wanda Bucks anyway. Some people did say that too, that they assumed that it was only going to be for the champion. No surprise given the new info. Don't understand the XP boost anymore after reaching level 60. There's nothing else to do. I feel they could do something special with XP. They could, but they haven't so far. The bean who cried harvest. Wow. Either way, it doesn't really matter too much. I was just curious. That was all. Anyway. Big Red, much appreciated, dude. Once again, thank you, dude. By the way, always feel free. I never want anyone to feel weird that they're giving me feedback. Always feel free to tell me if something sounds weird that I'm doing. No guarantees that I'll change anything I'm doing, because at the end of the day, I'm always just going to be me, but feel free to tell me anyway. My feelings will not be hurt. Eric Nelson, though, sending over another buck, saying... UG, I'm going through my 6 stars and seeing who I would have taken to rank 3 for Thronebreaker, assuming I don't get another champ. Science, Void, Skill, OG Black Panther, Cosmic Proxima, Mutant, Unduped to Omega, Tech, Barf, Sentinel, Mystic, Mojo. Better not get Cosmic or Mystic. I mean, there's always more champions to pull too, dude. Eric, don't forget that in addition to the crystals that you are going to get from the Abyss, you could even like I know you want to get Thronebreaker for 4th of July, right? Like that's one of the biggest driving forces for you. Technically, like, you could hit Thronebreaker that weekend. You know, like, you can... I don't know how much money you're looking to spend during that weekend, but what some people have even done in the past is, like, they'll pick up an offer, and then like turn Thronebreaker, and then the offers refresh, and they get to pick up the offers again, kind of thing. So you have some time. If you're not looking to do that, if you're looking to maybe just pick up like one of the offers during the holidays, then even then you might still get to pop open another crystal or two before then, potentially. So you might still have some other options. Just something to keep in mind, that's all. Gonna spend as much money as I can afford? Okay. Gotcha. It was more so your tone from the first vid to the second. It was a complete 180. Almost like all is well based on that clarification. Oh, I mean, that's for sure how it is for me. All is well. Like, dude, they got rid of the one thing that I really had a problem with, so yeah. Like, legit, I really don't have a problem with them giving like an early access champion out through the sigil. That'll be available later. I don't mind that at all. It was the whole concept of like this new currency entering the game and what else was going to be in that shop. And I mean, like I said, in the future, it could change too. So it's something to keep an eye on. But I feel like Kabam knows that they can't do that. I feel like they've been pretty good about the sigil stuff as it is right now. So, like, for me, they've crossed the line in other areas of the game, but they've never crossed the line with the sigil. I guess this is going to vary for everybody. For some people, they crossed the line the moment the sigil came out. But for me, they never crossed the line with the sigil as long as they don't actually release like more things with the sigil coins or whatever they are. So I gotta trust them until they lose that trust in some way, I guess. Trusting that they're not going to screw it up. Nathy sent over another £5 saying, feel like I need to start doing arena again to gain units. Is there a reliable routine to get a high streak? Always seem to get 15, then struggle. Which arenas specifically are you talking about? Because right now there's a bit of an issue with the 6-star arenas, where if you don't already have like a pretty strong roster, you're kind of just screwed. But essentially, there's something called the infinite streak, where the arenas they get harder and harder and harder as you go, and then they kind of level off, and then believe it or not, they actually dip down in difficulty a little bit And you just have to throw in the right champions to kind of go along with this formula. But once you get on the infinite streak, actually, I mean, honestly, once you get to like round 10, you have to be really careful with the champions that you throw into the arena. And if you have a bunch of champions that are ranked up, then, oh man, yeah, you can see I'm like hardly paying attention. I'm always getting these easy matchups. But, until your roster gets to a pretty good place with the current system, it's just gonna be a problem. But yeah, let me know which arena specifically you're talking about. I could try to answer a little bit more in detail than what I said here already. I'll just watch for a follow-up comment. Don't send over another super chat or anything. I'll be on the lookout. PG, you're gonna do the Grandmaster's Gauntlet? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I'll do it day one, but I'll be in there for sure, man. Without waiting too long. BG, but if you screw up with total rating in the arena team ups, that's it. You will end up doing deathmatch. Yeah, exactly. Messed up last night, and now I decided not to go there for this arena. Yeah, it's something that Kabam is they're actively looking at, because the deathmatch is it's like, I don't know, it's a little bit of an outdated system. Honestly, I think it was a kind of a cool system. I think it was just an accident. But honestly, I think it was kind of a cool system. Until we started getting higher and higher ranks of champions, and now it's just becoming more and more difficult for newer players to get into the system. Whereas before, you just needed to get like rank 3 4-star champs and you were good. And then every time we hit a new level of progression in this game, the requirements to stay on that infinite streak just go up and up and up. And, you know, for people that play the game as much as I do, it's okay, but for most people, it's not okay. So Kabam does need to fix that. And they will, but we just don't know exactly the way they're going to fix it yet. Nathi, did you ever say? Still looking for a follow-up comment from you. We're gonna raid Lags. Oh, is Lags streaming? Yeah, we're about to... Actually, let me go pop up with some crystals. It's getting pretty late. Did you see Purgatory synergy that gives bleed immunity? I looked at her synergies, but I don't remember that one that you're talking about. Gives bleed immunity to her or someone else? To be honest, I don't really like synergies that give immunities. That feels kind of weird to me. I know, like, didn't Vulture have some of those or something? One of the newly reworked champs here has it. So I'm not really a fan of. I mean, I've gone on record before saying that immunities are something that I think kind of damaged this game. Which is crazy sounding, probably. But I would have preferred this game dealt more in resistances than full-on immunities. And potentially, like, benefits, the same way that, for example, Mephisto benefits from being on fire. I prefer more things like that. Units, dude, that's 2 nights in a row. 225, baby. You know what? I never popped open a second crystal yesterday. Guys, the rule. How am I failing at this every time I actually get units lately? I haven't kept up with my rule of spinning out another. When you're hot, you're hot. Let it roll. And yeah, Lags is streaming. He's doing the champion challenge. He's not at the champion yet. He's making his way there. We'll rate him in just a moment here. Yeah, it's the 6-star arena. Haven't done arena for over a year, so pretty new to all the changes. Okay, all right. Yeah, so Nathy, it's once you get to I mean, here's generally how I approach it. This kind of goes for any arena, but I'll tell you, like the safe. I shan't listen to this anti-immunity ability propaganda. All right, so don't take it easy, cat. All the arenas, they kind of start out the same way. The first like 9 rounds, you kind of just want to use whatever champions. I recommend saving your stronger champions. So I usually sort from like the bottom of my list, and I'll just throw in some of my weaker champs. Then rounds like 10 through 15, those are the worst ones, and you want to just throw in your highest level champs. Beyond 15, I would say like 15 through 20, you still want to throw in your highest level champs because those are less annoying than the 10 through 15 rounds. You're almost there, but you want to safely really get onto that infinite streak. And wait, apologies if this sounds rude, but didn't you grind for Nick for his synergy? I did. Wait, did I say something other than that? I did grind for synergy. Anyway, sorry. I got distracted. Back to the arena real quick. So once you're on like round 20, really I think it's like round 18 that you're safe. But let's just say 20, just to make things easier to remember. Once you're on round 20, you're fully safe and on the infinite streak. And you can use 5-star champions that are rank 3 or higher, 4-star champions that are rank 5 or higher, or just any level 6-star, even rank 1, level 1. You can also throw in lower star level champions too, but you have to mix and match them with some higher rated champions. So when I run my rank 1 5-stars, I'll take like 2 rank 1 5-stars and I'll throw in a rank 4 5-star. And then I get a winnable match versus a death match. But yeah, that's kind of what you have to do. It's a system that may change soon. So if that all sounded confusing, it may change soon. And whenever it does change, I'm going to make a detailed video about it. And hopefully the new arena guide will stand the test of time, just be good for a while. Anyway, here's the link to Legacy's stream. He's on Void right now, on his way to the champion boss. But before I go, shout out to Nathy for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated, man. And thank you to everyone else too. Appreciate all the support, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You streaming the event quest tomorrow, Brian? Probably not. The event quest? No. I might stream something else tomorrow. I'm not sure though. I'll probably just maybe join Lags on his adventure tomorrow or something like that through the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. All right. Anyway, night, guys.